And she said, who in this room, who in the class, raise your hand if you know how to spell your name. And every kid raised their hand. Now, they were just starting to bus kids from one area to the other. So I was bused from over by one school where all the kids that I grew up, over to another school, a different area, around different kids. She said, who in this class know this color? And every kid would raise their hand, except me. And I'm telling you, for the first few years, I walked around that school thinking I must be the dumbest person in the world. Everybody knew how to spell their name. All of the other kids knew colors. I didn't know anything. I knew Susie Lucic because all we had was an old lady named Miss Doris, sweet old lady. But she sat me right there in front of that TV and she watched stories all day. And I didn't know anything about a preschool, so I thought all kids, I didn't know they had preschool. I didn't know anybody had worked with them. I was the dumbest kid in the world. And it made me feel inferior. I walked around for years feeling inferior. Head down. Oh, man, why am I here? In about the 3rd grade, I got a tutor for me. Tutor came in. He said, Michael, if we can get through this math quickly, we'll go out and play some catch. I said, he brought a football. He said, go out and play some catch. Okay, no, let's go do that. Yeah. I got through the math. And we went outside. You know, he stood about me and you, and he tossed me the ball. And he said, okay, backed up a little bit. Then he threw it again. I was like, whoosh. He said, whoo, wait a minute, son. He kept backing up, and he threw 2. I snatched that ball out there, and he said, ooh, boy, you got some special hands. I said, oh. That's the first time anybody ever said anything in a positive way. I said, oh, God, special hand. So he kept backing up and throwing the ball as hard as he could. I was snatching everything he threw. You know I snatch everything. And at that time I said to myself, wow. He said, man, you catch like that? Oh my God, you can catch balls like that. And he kept throwing and said, man, if you can catch like that, man, they'll call, well, everybody will call you special. I said, really? Now I just went from inferior to someone giving me how I can be special. I said, okay. Bing! I got an inspiration. This is what I'm going to be. I'm going to be a football player. I'm going to catch every pass that's thrown to me so everybody can call me special. First came the inspiration. Now remember, I got to move from inferior to getting people to call me special. So after getting the inspiration, like, that's what I want to be. I had to see myself. I had to go from inspiration to a visualization. I had to visualize it. I had to visualize me catching passes, scoring touchdowns. Like, Michael, can you really do this? Can you go from here to here? Can you really? I have to see it. Trust me. You have to see it. Whatever business you want to grow, whatever you want to do, if you don't see it first, it ain't going to happen. This pattern that I went through, I go through in life and I go through in business all the time. First, it's an inspiration. Then I have to visualize it. It's a visualization.